Hello everyone, my name is Suraj and this is the first video of my series Learning Vim. In this video, we are going to create a file and edit an existing one, and we'll successfully exit Vim. I'm saying successfully because it's slightly different than a regular editor. So let's get started. To begin with, as you can see, I have opened my terminal and I'm in this Vim directory. So to get started, we'll first use the vim command. And we'll pass the file name index.html. So at this point, this directory doesn't have the index.html file, and so what this command will do is it will try to create that file. I'll go ahead and hit enter. Okay, so now you are inside the Vim editor. So we'll quickly go over things, what you can see on the screen right now. So it clearly says the name of the file at the bottom and it says new file. One important thing to notice at this point is this file is not yet created on the disk. This is in memory file, which in terms of Vim it's also called as buffer. So this file is inside a buffer, and to see the list of buffers, you can hit this :ls and see it says it has certain information. Let's dig into it. So 1 is the number of the buffer, so which is the incremental number. So if you add another file, it will be 2. Percentage A is the active buffer, so that is the visible file that you see right now on this. Index.html is the name of the file, and line 1 is the cursor position. Okay, so we'll hit enter. We'll go back to our Vim editor. So inside Vim, another important thing is you cannot just start typing after opening a file. Basically the thing is there are different kinds of mode in Vim, and by default when you open a file in Vim, you open it in normal mode. So in normal mode, you are not allowed to type anything. You can run certain commands, which is basically something like ls, or you can navigate around in a file, which we will see later, but you won't be able to type anything in it. So to type something inside the file, what you need to do is you need to switch to insert mode. So there are multiple ways in which you can switch to insert mode, but for now I'll go with I key. So as you can see at the bottom of screen, it says insert, which means currently I am in insert mode right now. So I can go ahead, I can start typing anything I want. This is just like a normal editor or normal text editor, as you can think of. So I will say HTML body h1 Vim is awesome. Close it, body, and close the HTML. Okay, so at this point I have done my edits with the file, but I need to save a file. Usually the standard way to save a file is hitting Ctrl S, but Vim it's slightly different. What you need to do is run a command. But as you can see, you are into insert mode right now, and so in insert mode you cannot run any commands. Insert mode is only purely for typing anything and everything you want, right? So first I need to escape from insert mode and get back into normal mode, and to escape you need to press the escape key. So I'll go ahead, press the escape key. See, as you can see, the insert symbol below at the bottom of the screen has gone away, and you are into normal mode right now. So inside normal mode, now I can save the file, I can quit Vim, I can do certain actions. For example, I can move up and down. I'll press the K key to move up, H to move left, J to move bottom, right? There are multiple ways to navigate around in a file. We'll discuss it in detail in our series, but yeah, so the important point is you can run certain commands. So these movements are also, you can think of actions, not really commands. Commands, it's something you run at the bottom of the screen, which is the command bar. So Yeah, so the next thing what we will do is we will try to save this file, right? So to save a file in Vim, you need to run this command colon, and then you have to press W, right? And enter. See, it says index.html, which is a new file. 5 lines are written and 60 characters written, right? So now this file is saved on the disk. So now this is a physical file, this is not an in-memory file, but this content is still in memory, and you can go ahead start editing the content again. For example, if I say I get back into insert mode, for now I have pressed the capital O, which is add above the current line, and I'll say h2 editing is fun h2. Okay, now again I am into insert mode. If I want to save this file, I need to get back into normal mode. So I have pressed the escape key, it's back into normal mode. Now if I try to quit the file, right? So basically you need, if you want to quit in Vim, you have to do control Q. Q is basically to quit the file, right? And so I'll hit enter, but it says so this is like if you make some edits to a file, and if you directly try to close that file in editor, right, or in your IDE, it will tell you whether you want to save that file or not. So you can think of this in similar terms. It says that no write since last change, no write since last change for buffer index.html. That means we have made some edits, but we haven't saved it yet. So now, as in standard editor, here also you have two options, right? I'll go back to this normal mode, and so here you have two options. Either you can save the file and quit it, or you can discard the changes and quit it. So first we will see how to just discard the changes and quit anyways, right? So if I just press Q, colon Q, it won't exit, right? But if I do colon and then an exclamation mark after it, this will force the Vim to quit itself. So I'll go ahead and hit enter, right? As you can see, I am back into terminal mode right now. So initially we created the file using the vim command, but what you can do now is, if you want to edit an existing file, you have to just run the same command with the name of the file, right? Or you can have the path, the exact relative path of that file, right? So see, I had written the h2 line, right, but I didn't save it. I used the exclamation command to quit without saving it. That's why those changes are lost. So let's go ahead, add those changes again. Editing in Vim. So editing is fun. Okay, now I'll go back. So now I can do this colon W to write the file, which is, it will keep saving the file on my disk, and then I can use the control Q command to exit. And you can do both at the same time. So you can do this. So this is combining two commands at once, right? So first you will write the file, and then you will quit immediately, right? So let's do it, colon WQ and enter. So I've exited my Vim editor and I'm back into terminal. Let's go ahead and see if it has the changes. As you can see, we still have the changes, because before quitting we have actually saved those changes and then quit the file, right? So there's another shorthand to the WQ command, which is the :X command. So let's add another line into this. Let's say, we'll call it line 3, h3, escape, and back into normal mode, and then I hit :X, which is equivalent to write and quit. Let's go back, check it again. Yeah, as you can see, h3, line number 3 is present, right? So yeah, so if you don't want to use the :wq command, another way to save and quit is capital Z. Okay, so in that case you don't have to do this. This is not the way. You just need to be in normal mode and then you press ZZ. Oh sorry, I didn't make the edit. Let's put another tag inside this, line 4 and H4, back into normal mode. And now instead of the :wq or :x command, I'll hit the capital ZZ command. Okay, see, it has exited the file, and let me go back in and it says line number 4, right? So yeah, and there's one more command which you can see. We can add another one. It says line 5, H5. So there is ZQ, which is basically to quit without saving. Sorry, I saved it, right? H5. Okay, so now I'm into normal mode, but I haven't saved the file yet, so I haven't done this. So I can use the capital Z and Q command, not this way. You just need to press, you need to be in normal mode, and then you can press the combination of Z and Q and it will exit it without warning. But if you go back in, you won't be able to see because those changes are lost, right? So yeah, I think this is the basic version of basically creating a file and getting started with Vim. I think this is a good starting point for you. You can open an existing file, you can navigate it with these HJKL command keys, and you can quit the file with all of the commands which I have mentioned in this video. So yeah, let me exit this file. ls, it shows index.html is present on my disk. So that's it, guys. This is a simple video where you should be able to open and create a file in Vim and successfully edit it. And for your information, if you didn't know, this question, how to exit Vim, has over 2 million views on Stack Overflow. So I hope this will help you and you won't add another one to that list. Okay, thank you guys, thank you for watching this video. If you have any suggestions or if you have any comments, please comment in the comment box below and I'll try to improve on that. Thank you so much.